When people talk about TESDA, they refer not only to the training that we provide or to the scholarships that we offer, but also to the national certificates that we issue. This shows how much our stakeholders truly value our national certificates and how highly they regard the skills and competencies of our certified workers. To further strengthen the conduct of national assessment, and as part of our efforts in intensifying our quality management mechanisms, we now have the TESDA Seal of Integrity. This is an institution-based award granted to accredited assessment centers which have continuously adhered to TESDA's operating procedures and quality management principles. The seal is anchored on the ASEAN Guiding Principles for Quality Assurance and Recognition of Competency Assessment and Certification Systems. The TESDA Seal of Integrity also aims to show that our TVET assessment system is dynamic and is growing and evolving with the times. In this information age, it is important to keep our standards up to date and continuously changing. This includes the expansion of assessment services and institutionalization of new assessment policies, all while retaining the virtues of integrity, transparency, and independence. We prefer that all assessment centers be eventually granted with this stamp of quality. However, with some 1,600 institutions now serving as assessment centers, this will understandably take some time. Nevertheless, with your assistance and vigilance in supervising assessment centers, let us start with a few and aim to ultimately award all assessment centers nationwide with the TESDA Seal of Integrity.
The award shall cover the accredited assessment centers' governance and management, demonstration of principles of accountability, transparency, independence, confidence in standards, continuous improvement, and flexibility of services. The TESDA Seal of Integrity aims to identify accredited assessment centers that have surpassed the minimum requirements of the Philippine TVET Competency Assessment and Certification System or PTCOX. Recognize the assessment centers that have continuously and consistently maintained institutional performance in preserving the integrity of the conduct of assessment. Enhance the quality of implementation of assessment and certification to protect the interests of the stakeholders with reassurance of continuing improvement and innovation. And adapt, apply, and promote the ASEAN Guiding Principles and align with the requirements of the ISO 17024 of 2014. What are the eligibility criteria to qualify for application for the TESDA Seal of Integrity? First, the assessment center must have been in operation for at least 2 years and have conducted assessment for at least a minimum of 10 batches or 100 candidates. Second, the assessment center must have undergone compliance audit at least twice and non-conformities should have been closed. Third, no unresolved adverse findings from the regular and special audits and inspection conducted. Fourth, no unsettled complaints from the stakeholders. And fifth, compliant with the relevant statutory and regulatory requirements. These conditions should all be met to be eligible to apply for the TESDA Seal of Integrity. For interested applicants, the first step is to attend the capability building program on the TESDA Seal of Integrity. This is for the interested party to be familiar with all the requirements and procedures. The Applicant Assessment Center shall apply at the TESDA Provincial Office and submit its letter of intent, accomplished self-evaluation instrument with updated supporting documents, profile, and composition of the Assessment Center Quality Management Team. The TESDA Provincial Director shall endorse Applicant Assessment Center that meets the TESDA Seal of Integrity eligibility criteria based on the self-evaluation score of the Assessment Center to the Regional Review Committee. The Regional Board of Judges shall deliberate on the application on the criteria requirements and if found meritorious shall be endorsed to the National Board of Judges. All applications shall be evaluated by a team of external validators. The final deliberation shall be conducted by the National Board of Judges for the conferment of the successful applicant assessment centers. The Applicant Assessment Center shall be evaluated based on the following criteria with the allotted points. Governance and Management, 90 points. Accountability, 90 points. Transparency, 110 points. Independence, 35 points. Confidence and Standards, 125 points. Continuous Improvement, 30 points. And Flexibility of Services, 20 points, with a grand total of 500 points. The Applicant Assessment Center, which has obtained 451 to 500 points, will be awarded with a TESDA Seal of Integrity, valid for 3 years. Assessment centers awarded with the TESDA Seal of Integrity shall be granted with the following incentives: scholarship allocation grants, recognition and prestige for their achievement through social media and uploading in the TESDA website and Facebook page, provision of training programs related to quality assessment and certification systems, exemption from compliance audit during the validity period of the award unless there is or are complaints received, automatic reaccreditation during the validity period of the award unless there is or are complaints received, and conduct of competency assessment without the need of a designated TESDA representative.
Magandang araw po. Ako po si Richelle, isa pong seafarer. Gusto ko lang po sagutin ang tanong na gaano ba ka-importante ang Seal of Integrity sa isang assessment center. Para po sa akin, napaka-importante po na magkaroon ng Seal of Integrity ang bawat assessment center. Kasi po para sa ating mga Filipino workers na nagtatrabaho po abroad, ay dumadaan po kami sa mga assessment para mapatunayan po kami na qualified o karapat-dapat po kami sa aming mga trabaho na pinapasukan. At napaka-importante po magkaroon ng Seal of Integrity dahil dito po natin malalaman na ang isang assessment center ay sumusunod sa rules and regulation po na ipinatutupad ng TESDA.
Napakahalaga na ang assessment center ay nagawaran ng TESDA Seal of Integrity. Ito ay patunay lamang na talagang na-meet nila or nahigitan pa or nalagpasan nila yung pamantayan na hinihingi ng TESDA. Ngayon, pabor ito sa mga assessors kasi hindi na siya mahirapan mag-conduct ng assessment dahil sigurado na kumpleto yung facilities at maayos. Para naman sa mga candidates, masisigurado talaga nila na yung magiging result ng assessment ay reliable.
An accredited competency assessment center with the TESDA Seal of Integrity is an assurance for us, accredited competency assessors, that the assessment activity to be conducted adheres to the policies and procedures set by the TESDA Competency Assessment and Certification Division of the Certification Office. We are guaranteed that the assessment package, as well as the tools, materials, supplies, and equipment are complete, correct, and consistent based on the competency assessment tools. With this, we are able to conduct an assessment in line with the principles of validity, reliability, flexibility, and fairness.
Ang TESDA Seal of Integrity ay tunay na mahalaga at makabuluhan para sa isang assessment center, sapagkat ito ay isang tatak ng high-quality standards sa gawain ng skills competency assessment. Ito ay isang katunayan ng pagkakaroon ng kredibilidad ng isang assessment center para sa maayos at dekalidad na pagsasagawa ng assessment. Dahil dito, nakatitiyak ang mga stakeholders na ang naganap na assessment at ang mga skilled workers na nabigyan ng national certificate ay dumaan sa mahigpit na pagsusulit at pagsusuri.
The champion and #1 advocate of the PTCACs, with his thrust to maintain the integrity, quality assurance, transparency, and accountability. The transformational leader of TESDA, Secretary Isidro S. La Peña, now brings to the Filipino workforce another milestone, the TESDA Seal of Integrity.
The assessment and certification of Filipino workers is among TESDA's primary and critical mandates. As such, the implementation of this mandate is delegated to institutions of excellence. We know that these institutions conduct the quality assured processes strictly according to the agency's policies and standards. Further, our assessment and certification system has undergone continuous improvement and development. Over the years, TESDA issued national certificates and what they stand for have come to be well recognized not only here in the country but other countries as a whole. Around the globe, the Filipino skilled workers armed with their TESDA issued national certificates are relied on for their competence. This is why it is of the utmost importance that we ensure the integrity of our national certificates. With the TESDA Seal of Integrity, we consolidate the authorities' continuing efforts to further quality assure the assessment and certification program and to establish a system of recognizing outstanding accredited assessment centers. Through the awarding of the Seal of Integrity, we identify the assessment centers that have surpassed the minimum requirements of the Philippine TVET competency and certification system and have consistently maintained their institutional performance. The seal also affirms the center's compliance to the Association of Southeast Asian Nations guiding principles on the quality assurance and recognition of certification system. The Seal of Integrity program assures the TVET stakeholders that TESDA, together with its partners, truly delivers services with impartiality and transparency, with no conflict of interest, and in adherence to the highest moral standards. I urge all of our assessment centers to pursue this quality of service at the highest level. I call on your support in safeguarding the integrity of national certificates. May you all strive to earn and be worthy of the TESDA Seal of Integrity.